Hi guys, welcome to my new video. First of all, thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to me in the past several days since I started uploading again. I am extremely thankful for all of you, and I I'm thankful for all of you though, like for those who just subscribed, for those who have been subscribed to me for a long time. I'm just thankful. I've never thought that I would ever have so many people watching me, and I think, like, oh yeah, of course we have like PewDiePie who has like 100 million subscribers and stuff, but like, even like 250 people plus that I have right now, it's a lot. Just like picture 250 people listen to you. It's scary. It's a lot. So I'm very thankful for all of you listening to me, and yeah, I will continue posting videos as much as I can. And today, I really want to dig deeper into the Balenciaga scandal. I've been just like, why my hair is kind of like this. I've been taking a walk right now, outside, just like in the beautiful minus 20 degrees Celsius weather that we're having, and of course I had my ushanka on because I really love this type of hats, and my hair, because of it, my hair is so like messy. But also I've been taking a walk and I've been really thinking a lot about this scandal. I have another topic that I really want to make a video on, which is like, now I'm forgetting. But yeah, there's another topic that I really want to make a video on, but right now I really want to get into the Balenciaga scandal because I think it's huge. I think it's huge. I think it's important. I really don't like beauty industry, to be honest. I think it's full of vile, narcissistic people. Let's just be clear. There's a lot of beautiful creativity out there. For example, I really love the works of Iris van Herpen. I love the works of like many other stylists and fashion icons. But at the end of the day, fashion industry, I think it's very harmful to the psyche. I think there's like a lot of people who are suffering because of the fashion, and I think that it's like home to people very insecure in themselves who are trying to get power through the most, I think, materialistic ways, like looking beautiful, being sexy, promoting sex as a means of feeling empowered, which I think is like, of course, when done properly, it may be okay, but like you really should look for the empowerment in yourself and not through the outside means of being sexualized by someone. But I'm digressing. With this recent scandal with Balenciaga, I just really want to see like, why did it happen? Like I don't think that I will be able to see who did this. Like, cards are not that maybe specific. But I will try, of course, I will ask this question too, but I still just want to see like, why was it done for? What were the reasons behind this campaign? Like, what were the reasons? Because to me, like, pushing children with the teddy bears and the BDSM gear, it's like, I'm sorry, but no. I'm not sorry, actually, just no. Screw you. I think that you shouldn't be doing this to children. I think that children should stay away from topic of sexualization of sex. I think, like, yeah, of course, you might be talking about them in like biological sense, just like scientific sense, but not in terms of like giving fetishistic gear to children. And that's basically what happened. So I kind of like having some cards on the desk already. It's very interesting. I will try to shuffle my cards more, but I do see why I'm saying this is that because I see some of the cards that I have seen in the previous readings, although it might just mean that there's just like some similar topics in all of this. So let's see what cards do I have right now that are in front of me. 3 of Cups in reverse, Judgment in reverse, and 10 of Cups upright. So it's very interesting. I think like Ten of Cups here does not signify happy family. I think in here it's more of a signification of just like the topic of family. So I think if we're asking about like why did it happen, like what was the reason behind this campaign, I think it was just like being targeted at like at the concept of family, at the concept of like familiar structure, at family structure, of course, not familiar, at the concept of like just like what does a family mean? What does a happy family mean? With Three of Cups here, if you're talking about like, I don't want to latch onto the topic of family, but like if you're talking about a family, Three of Cups to me it's like father, mother, and child, and in being in reverse, like being like in disharmony. I'm sorry for the improper stress. Disharmony, in a dysfunction. And with the judgment in reverse, I think it's like, how do I put it? Like in here, I think it's trying to, like, judgment usually makes a person go through a breakthrough, a positive breakthrough, but still like it's scary. It's like it's kind of unexpected. It's like a hand of fate, pushing you into direction that you think you're gonna fall, but actually you're gonna fly. Being in reverse here, I think this card here kind of like means delaying this like breakthrough, and maybe like trying to not allow some positive changes to happen that should be happening. But also like if you're talking about judgment card, it's also a very like how do I say, a card of like a lot of people, a card of like society, the world at large. It's not the world card, of course, because like yeah, we do have like the world card in the tarot deck, but here's like the society, you know, because like the judgment is like how the society judges. And being in reverse, I think we can also like read this as Three of Cups also can mean like a group of friends or like a group of colleagues. But like not just colleagues, you know, but the colleagues who are friendly, who are like doing something together. Being reversed here, it might mean that there might be like a rogue colleague in a group of colleagues, a rogue person in this group who I'm sorry I'm sorry for laughing, but like yeah, sometimes I'm dumb, who wanted to do something, how to say, judgment is like you're doing something important, but being judgment in reverse, like you don't, like it's important, but also it's like behind the scenes, because it's in reverse, like the world doesn't see it. Something's regarding the family. And yeah, I've seen that a lot of people were talking, some of the people, I'm sorry, were talking that somebody who did this perhaps did it like behind the backs. So like, you know, this one person, like rogue employee who was responsible for preparing the set, because like you bet your ass it's not some fucking like director or whoever who's putting all of the papers in there, who's putting all of the like you know, the books in the background. It's just some employees. And I do believe that there might be some employee who was like, well, I just want to put this in here because I think that this might be like nice, and nobody will see it, but also people who will see it, they will get the message. I don't think that I'm sorry. I don't think that they were expecting this. Oh my god, I look so dumb doing this. I don't think that they were expecting this though. This like outlash, this like onslaught of outrage from people who were not supposed to see it and who saw it. But I do believe that like Three of Cups might also mean just like a group of people who are conspiring, I think. Here, conspiring to do something that they thought that they will be like, it will be fine. We're just doing this behind everyone's back, and we're doing this to like maybe ask the question, poke the question at the topic of family, because you know they're all deemed themselves visionaries, and that's what the next cards are telling me with the King of Wands here, Temperance, and Seven of Swords here. I think, first of all, that they were led by someone. It was led by someone. It was led, like it was inspired. Not like led directly, you go here, you print out these documents, you find these books. No. I think that there was like some kind of like visionary behind all of this. With King of Wands, like, it's a person who inspires other people, who is a charismatic leader, who kind of like doesn't act directly. He acts through making other people do what he wants. With Temperance here, I truly believe that they thought that they are inspired, that they are protected, that they have like a blessing from someone to do this, or from like some higher powers. So it might be like they have a blessing from their ideology, they have a blessing from their like feeling that they are doing something right. It's like, although it's a pride, I think it might also like mean self-righteousness, because we also have with the Seven of Swords here. I think it's like we want to do something that will help us, that will in any way kind of like support our cause, support what we're trying to achieve, and we will do it in a sneaky way that people will not notice or will not care about, and we will win from this. But also it will be sneaky, because like Seven of Swords is a card of sneaky victories. It's not a fair victory, it's not a good victory. It's like, well, I mean, whatever it takes to achieve our goals. So let's see, what were the reasons behind all of this? I'm sorry, guys and gals, that I'm talking like so much about like what the cards mean, but like I have so many like implications and so many ways of interpreting cards, and the situation, I think it's very messy, and I think it's like, how to say, I think it's very difficult to, for me at least, because like it might mean this and it might mean this, and every single one of these like meanings can be true like simultaneously. So I'm just trying to give you the overall message, and just like also give you a platform to discuss what do you think has happened. But I'm just trying to give you all the possible like meanings and reasons and everything. Yeah, so I'm sorry. But also, yeah, it is just like what I see. Let's get some more cards out. I should just stop babbling. I talk a lot of shit. So it's very difficult. I have a very interesting spread that I already kind of like had in previous readings. With Devil in reverse, with a Fool, or the Fool upright, and with Three of Swords in reverse. What does it tell me? Well, here I need a second to think. With these cards, here, with the, like, if we're talking like what were the reasons behind the campaign, how do I say? I truly believe that whoever like started this campaign, or like we're doing this like preparations, we're doing the visuals, the idea behind the visuals, I truly believe that they are blind. I think with the Devil in reverse, I think this devilish like negative energy is still there, but the person is oblivious to this energy. They have it, and they are connected to it, but I think they are oblivious. I think with this Three of Swords here being in reverse, I think that they like Three of Swords in reverse kind of like usually shows that the person who is going through some hurt, they're coming out of it. But here I think it shows that like they do not feel the pain, like the moral sense of unwellness, or the like, oh, I'm doing something wrong, or it feels wrong, it feels bad. I think they do not feel it. But they think it's okay. Somehow I think they kind of like they're like, they might have felt iffy about it before, but now they're like, no, it's actually okay. And because like they're acting like a fool here, they're like, oh, I'm not listening, I'm not looking, I'm believing in myself, I think everything's fine. And Devil in reverse here being like, deep inside, because like in the verse, I don't think they're like letting go of their devil type ideas. And devil is like a corruption. Devil, it's like, you know, all the like bad things. I'm sorry, but it's a straight up just a bad card. It's like corruption. It's like enslavement. It's enslavement of ideas, enslavement of like thoughts. You know, it's corruption of thoughts, corruption of hearts. And here the person like kind of like naively tries to ignore and look past the actually corruption ideas that they have. And yeah, nothing good, unfortunately, here. So I think that they were like acting out. Oh my god, this card. I saw this card at the bottom of the deck, but I kind of like ignored it. I was like, well, okay, it's on the bottom of the deck. I'll just shuffle the cards. And here it is popping out of the deck. Okay, bestie. I see what you're doing here. Let's just take a more concrete look. Why are you here? I'm not going to spoil which card it is, but I think you kind of like, you might guess what card it is because of my reaction. I don't know. Let's see what cards there. Oh my god, those are like major arcana. So we have Tower. That was the card that I was talking about. Tower, upright. We have Mage, upright. And we have Knight of Pentacles, also upright. So if we're talking once again, because I'm here trying to see the reasons why it happened, it kind of like tells me, like also with the Mage and the Tower especially, it's like person who was who was responsible for all of this, or the group. It might be the group. With the Three of Cups in reverse, it might be the group. They, or he or she, whatever, were looking for, how to say, it's all about the destruction. They were trying to bring the destruction, because Mage is a person who, through words and through ideas and through thoughts, like they manifest the Tower moment, the destruction moment. So it might be that they're trying to go after, like, if we're talking about the Ten of Cups that we had in the first three cards, try to destroy the idea of family, or like trying to attack it. But it might also mean trying to destroy also Balenciaga. We don't know. We do not know. Maybe this person was going after the company. I don't know if Balenciaga is like family run. Is it like a family company like Gucci was before? Because like Gucci was a family company back in the day. But it also might be like trying to destroy like Balenciaga. And with Knight of Pentacles, I think it just kind of like means that this person or this group who like are responsible for all of this, they're like very goal oriented. You know, they were working for a long time. They have been working for a long time on this. They were like going towards this goal for a long time, and like they're not stopping. So, and they weren't ready to stop, even like in the face of any kind of like hardships, or like whatever was like put in their way. No, they're like steadily going towards their goal of destruction, of manifesting some kind of destruction. I'll just draw the last cards, and then I will try to see like who is responsible. Of course, not getting names, not getting anything, because like I'm not into the fashion world. I don't know who might be even responsible for this, but maybe still we could get like an outline, you know, what kind of person it is, who like older, younger, male, female, at least like male, female energy, like what do they want, what they have in mind, you know, like what kind of person they are. Even if like we might not give it, of course we will not be getting names, because like even if the cards are clear, I just don't know who this might be. I don't know like who were in the process. So we have cups, we have Ace of Cups, we have Eight of Cups, and we have Five of Swords in reverse, actually. So yeah, I think in this situation, whoever wanted to do this. One of the reasons, like, how to say, it's all about, to me, it's kind of like bringing this harmony with the Ace of Cups. Like, it's of course the happiness. Ace of Cups is like the ultimate happiness, like what we are all striving for, you know, just like everything's fine, everything's good. You know, you have the money, you have the love, the children, or no children, you know, like whatever happiness is for you. But with Eight of Cups, it's like walking away, leaving that. And with Five of Swords, it's like a defeat, especially in reverse. In upright, it's like defeat, but like you can kind of like recover from that. With Five of Swords in reverse, it's like defeat. It's like nothing good is coming out of it. So I think here it's like it kind of like gives me more of like a personal reasons to do that. Like I think this person is deeply hurt, it's troubled. I think they, or this group or this person, whoever is responsible for all of this, they have lost their happiness. I think they are hurt, they've lost their way, and they were kind of like acting out. So to summarize, kind of like sum all of this up, with Three of Cups and the Judgment in reverse and the Ten of Cups, Three of Cups, also in reverse, of course. I think I still believe it might be like a group of people. It's not one person, but being in reverse, Three of Cups usually shows like a happy cooperation, or like just a friendly group being like having fun and being nice. With in reverse here, I think it's a group of people, might not be super friendly and definitely not super nice. With Judgment in reverse, it's like they wanted to do something quite important, but they didn't want to have the world know about it. Ten of Cups, meaning that it is about family structure. With then, oh my god, King of Wands upright. They thought that they were inspired by Temperance upright, which is like divine inspiration, higher inspiration. And Seven of Swords, it's like trying to secure a victory, which is to be honest, kind of like achieved through false means. With Devil in reverse, full upright, and Three of Swords in reverse, I do believe that they were trying not to see that they're acting out, not because of the good of their hearts. They were brushing aside their like moral dilemmas, their like negative thoughts that might hurt them. They were being foolish about it. They're like, no, everything's fine. I don't hear you. I don't see you. I'm not doing anything wrong. With Tower in upright position, Mage upright, and Knight of Pentacles upright, I think they were working towards it. Under this influence, under this idea, maybe like one person was inspiring them, but they were collaborating together. They were working towards like destroying something. If you are taking Ten of Cups as a family card, I think that one of the goals was to like put the family question under question, you know, put the family like as a concept in question. But it also might mean that they were working against the Balenciaga as a company. If you're taking like Ten of Cups as a like signifier for Balenciaga as a company, although like I don't believe it is, but who knows. With Ace of Cups in upright, Eight of Cups in upright, and Five of Swords in reverse, I do believe that like how to say, like, first of all, I believe that they are not really well like emotionally. I do believe that they are hurt emotionally, and like that's one of the reasons why they're acting out. But also I do believe that like for them, happiness, like how to say, like their idea of happiness is different. Their idea of happiness, they want to achieve happiness through like disintegrating. Like the groups, like Eight of Cups for me, it's like, you know, when you have to leave, I mean, I'm sorry, Leave, you know, like my English is not super perfect, I'm Russian after all. Through disintegrating the groups, through like this dispersion. And with Five of Swords, it's like through like through despair you achieve happiness, because like when you lose everything, you're free. Like I have like and you're happy because of like I have this like idea in my mind. but I don't know if it's true or not. I do more so believe that like it just talks about here that like this person like walked away, or this group like they had happiness, they kind of like walked away from this. Now they're feeling really hurt and they feel like they're lost, and like they're kind of like, that's why they're acting like that. So let's get more cards. I will not put these cards back into the deck. I just want from the rest of the deck, because like I have a lot of cards in here still. I want to see like who might be the person or the group who is responsible for this Balenciaga campaign. Who is responsible for this Balenciaga campaign? Cards, will you please tell me who is responsible for this Balenciaga campaign? I kind of like want to do this. Like I really, the energy is quite heavy. I really want to kind of like give cards some like fresh energy, some fresh start, because the energy is really heavy. I kind of like feel like yawning. I feel very sleepy, and it's not only because I was working outside just relatively recently. It's also because like the energy is so like dense. Oh my god, who did this? Who is responsible? Who is responsible? Oh my goodness. Kind of like have some cards in here. Okay, you want to be here too? Okay. Huh. Interesting. So we have 9 of Wands upright. We have Hermit in reverse, and we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So first of all, I do believe that whoever is responsible for this, with the Hermit being here, it's a major arcana. Whoever is responsible for this, it's like a person with influence. It's not just like your everyday person. They're like, either they're like well known, or they're just powerful. But to me, it's kind of like a Rasputin figure. I don't know who that might be, but Hermit in reverse, I do believe it's like a figure. How to say? They are wise. They are wise and they have knowledge, but I don't think that they are using this knowledge for good. And I'm not even sure if they know that they're using it for not for good. Hermit in reverse is a hermit who had to leave their place of hermitage earlier because like for reasons, because of like the outside forces or whatever. And like in my understanding here, they achieved some degree of knowledge. But at the same time, it's not enough. They haven't developed enough, like intellectually or like spiritually, to fully understand what they're working with and what they want to do. It's like trying to become a wizard prematurely, where you kind of like already have the power, but you don't know how to use it properly. With 9 of Wands being upright, I think it's a person who feels like on the defense constantly. Like I think this person has a lot of like issues psychologically. They do not feel safe. They feel attacked. They feel threatened. And it's not surprising, because with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, I think they do come from a very rich family, or at least like a well-off family, or like a family with a name, a family with like heritage, but it's gone. It's gone, and it's kind of like goes back to like Ace of Cups, 8 of Cups situation, and 5 of Swords, of course, like that I was describing like in the reasons that like I think they have walked away from their like happiness. They walked away, or like they had to walk away, or like they were deprived of their happiness, their family, their like money, their status, and now they feel on the defense, and they're like wise and they have some knowledge, but I don't think that they're using it for the right causes. It's, oh my god, have a card. So let's just get some more cards. Who did this? Who did this? Who did this? Which, if I see like 3 of Pentacles or whatever, like I'll oh my god, I'll have better understanding, like if it's a group or if it's like it's all Pentacles. No 3 of Pentacles, of course, but it's like 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Justice in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. So with King of Pentacles in reverse being here, I do think it's a male energy. It's primarily male energy in addition to the Hermit in reverse. It's like, I think it's an older person. I think it's a person who kind of like, with the King of Pentacles being here in reverse, who kind of like, I don't know, they lost their material stuff, but I don't know if they really cared about it or not, to be honest. But the nine of Pentacles in reverse, like, there's like a sense of a loss of like money, or sense of a loss of like resources, like being like, you know, maybe loss of your family name. That's also like a resource that can give you money and material stuff. And with Justice in reverse, I think this person either might have been screwed over by lawyers and stuff, or himself might have tried to do some shady things in the past, but they are like, there's like some material aspect behind all of this too. Give me a second in here. I just need to put some cards. Oh my god, back in the deck, who were like showing themselves prematurely. But yeah, I sense a huge like, it's like, you know, when you have like all the stories where like you're like an heir to like a huge and influential family, but you're kind of like wasting away your money and you're not using it for anything like purposeful. You're just like losing it. You're like, I don't know, just gamble it away. You just like waste it away. And yeah, it gets kind of like this, like whoever this is, it gives me this energy. So like, I'm just like, I'm getting tired and this video is getting too long. So let me just get one last card, like who this is. Who is responsible for all of this? Okay, Bestie, you wanted to be here. Like, I've seen you 3 times already. It's Ace of Swords. So whoever this is, to like sum it up, I think they have a huge idea. Like, this is a very idealistic person. They're believing that they're doing it for the right cause. They're doing it for the right thing. They don't see themselves as doing anything wrong. They believe that they are attacking like an old thing, an old institution, because Ace of Swords is like new ideas, new thoughts, like revolutionary ideas. It's like, you know, just like working against, like trying to cut away everything old to let something new to rise. They're very opinionated, very idealistic, but I still do believe that they are not understanding what they're doing. They have the energy, they have the idea, they want to attack something that I think they feel threatens them, but I don't think that they are correct. Although in their eyes, they're like 100% correct. So that's what I kind of see. I once again don't know who this person is, or the group of people is. Once again, maybe it's like, you know, I kind of like have this idea that it might be like one of the like, how to say, you know, you have like all this like trust fund people in this world. I think it might be like one of them. It might be a person, yeah, who comes like from the well-off family and who still like have like a wild disgust to their family and just don't like their family that much, and hence they don't really like the whole concept of like a family and stuff. But of course, when the situation clarifies, when they find out, if they find out who did this or who is responsible for this, we'll see. But right now, this is my reading. Those are my thoughts and ideas. That's what I see. I'm not trying to say that like I am, you know, 100% correct, but like this is just like what I can tell. Thank you so much for watching this video, for being here with me. Leave your comments. I'm reading them. I know I'm not like reacting to my comments right now, but I'm reading them for sure. Paying attention to the comments and to you for sure. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Leave your comments, leave your ideas, leave your opinions down below. Subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!